presentation of the national anthem has been recorded by retired Master Sergeant and Air Force Entertainer of the Year, Robert Carter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Behind everything we do is a why. You can do it to raise your game or to raise the whole game. Hey, sometimes you just gotta prove you can do it. Again, and again. Do it to break a sweat. Break a perception. Or do it to break free. When you do it for your why, you can't be stopped.
2020, that's it. Calling anyone with grit. Change this, change that, but don't ever quit. 2020's done. A new era has begun, so keep pushing forward, because this is 2021. The future is still ours to win. Make a different future. Start different at GoDaddy.com.
He's finally asleep. Sometimes you need to take a moment for yourself. Instacart is here to help take grocery shopping off your plate. Choose which store to shop from, what items you need, and a shopper will safely deliver them contact-free in as fast as 2 hours.
For Miami, number 1, Lonnie Walker the 4. 6'6" forward from Kentucky, number 3, Keldon Johnson. 6'5" guard from Washington, number 5, DeJounte Murray. 7-foot center from Austria, number 25, Jakob Poeltl. And a 6'7" guard from USC, number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
Lakers Spurs, the first of 3 meetings coming up within the next 5 games here tonight at the AT&T Center. LeBron James always loves football too, and everybody's got their pregame rituals that they go through. For LeBron James, he's the quarterback, obviously. Is that Quinn Cook who's going to pass rush him there, and Anthony Davis at the wideout?
That's Harold Carmichael.
That's right. And the toe tap. Got to have both feet in bounds in the professional level. And our America's Diamond starting lineups tonight. James Davis, Mark Gasol, who came over from Toronto, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and Dennis Schroeder, who's been a huge addition to this ball club. For the Spurs, it's DeRozan, Keldon Johnson, Jakob Poeltl in the place of LaMarcus Aldridge out with a sore right knee. Lonnie Walker the fourth, and DeJounte Murray, the starting 5 for Coach Pop. Pop with 5 titles under his belt. His coaching opponent, Frank Vogel, getting his first NBA championship as the head coach of the Lakers last year. And we're all set for our tip-off presented by Pizza Hut, as it'll be Poeltl against Anthony Davis. The Lakers are coming off a loss to Portland, 115-107. Gary Trent Jr. went off on him there with 7 threes and 28. And Lillard had 31. This is their first road game. The Spurs are 2-1, lost to Tuffy 98-95 Sunday down in Nolans. That was a game where the Spurs led 91-90. The Pels a 7-0 run to end up sealing it. Lonnie Walker out to DeJounte Murray. Gives up the dribble, poked away there. And James guarding DeRozan. So a lot of each other back in the Eastern Conference days come from behind the block by Davis, and he takes it away, literally.
Yeah, I'd like to see our guys start off the game aggressively on the offensive end. Don't be too tentative. Don't pay the Lakers too much respect. You got to go after them.
Keldon Johnson heard you with a thunderous dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at all the formalities and the pleasantries. Go after them right off the bat.
Keldon averaging 14 and a team best 8 rebounds a game. Underneath, LeBron James with Poeltl on him now.
I didn't like that switch. All white jerseys, you have to be on high alert here.
Got to give him some help.
He bailed Jakob out there.
Forced him to take the jumper, was able to contest it. DeRozan pulls up against Gasol for 2. DeMar DeRozan, leading scorer, 21 a game. 6th in the league in assists at 9 per contest.
That's exactly what I'm talking about there, Bill.
On the drive, Schroeder is found. Rattles on the 3-point attempt. Schroeder averaging nearly 19 a game last year coming off the bench. And the drive and score by Lonnie Walker. And the Spurs a quick 6-0 lead here. A minute 40 in.
Yeah, Lakers is doing a poor job getting back in transition that time. Lonnie Walker finds an easy lane to the bucket.
Good movement here, and Schroeder again on the attack. And here's James, and he gets the dunk.
Obviously, you can't lose sight of LeBron James. Don't get caught ball watching anybody else.
DJ tried to hand it off to Poeltl, and inside there was in a follow-up a foul. And let's go back to the Spurs opening basket.
The Lakers just a little slow getting back, not once but twice. There's Keldon Johnson making them pay. Beautiful finish. And then you lose track of LeBron James, you're going to pay the price.
There's a good look at Frank Vogel, 52-21, his second year. Also 6 years coaching with Indiana, a couple with Orlando before coming over the Lakers last year. Gasol's pass deflected and stolen. Keldon Johnson on the break. Murray and one for DeJounte.
That's an outstanding job there from Keldon. Taking care of the ball in the open court. And how about DeJounte Murray getting out there, running that left lane. Good job by Keldon right here, just forcing the action. Continuous pressure on the Lakers D in the open court. Nice pass and a terrific finish there from DeJounte. And that's what we keep talking about, the fact that he's finishing a lot more often around the rim, at least early on in this season.
And Murray hits the free throw. He's 4-4 on the season now. DeJounte averaging 15 points, 7 assists, 7 boards. The assist total His average is 12th in the NBA. Spurs. And now Davis steps out to hit the jumper to make it a 9-4 ball game.
That's old school right there, Bill. A little inside pivot, jab step, backs up. Jakob Poeltl gets enough space to get that jumper off.
Keldon Johnson tried to go up and under. He knew Davis was behind him.
I needed one more dribble to get that ball off the left side of the glass.
And knocking down the jumper the other way is Caldwell Pope. Remember last year, I think it was the first meeting here. The Spurs were down 18, came back, tied it. Caldwell Pope hit a couple of big threes that ended up sealing the victory for him. Lakers went on to win all 3 meetings last season. Knocked out of bounds. Spurs will get it back with 4.5 on the clock.
Hey, just look at that team that the Lakers have out there on the floor with Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. Those 3 alone, I mean, I could go out there and play with those 2 guys, those 3 guys.
Today?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have to do anything.
Okay.
What
You
would I have
just
to
shoot
do?
it, right?
Yeah.
You go find your favorite spot and say, come on over.
3 great players.
Gasol, also an outstanding passer. Of course, been Defensive Player of the Year before in the league. He goes inside. He can shoot the 3 as well if needed. And they have tied it up with a 7-0 run.
And, you know, the other guys, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Dennis Schroeder, they're not bad either.
No. Schroeder a great fit after spending a couple in OKC. Gasol with the outlet, perfectly thrown. And Caldwell-Pope the miss, but not for Davis. That'll be a Spurs timeout as 11-2, or they're 11-9 on a 9-2 zip run here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Keldon Johnson gets it going early on in the open court. Beautiful finish, but the Lakers come storming back.